Hey, this is the fourth quarter of a regular season game between Philadelphia and Rammstein in the 1990 summer sprint. Now, Rammstein is 8-8. The Rammstein Fire, one more loss and they'll be eliminated from the playoffs. This is the last. Excuse me. This is the last game of the season. The Philadelphia Stars still have playoff hopes. They're 3-6, so they need to uh, win um, five of their last 8 games. Five of the last 8. Pitch out left to Barry Sanders. They were already up 3, and boom, they hit an edge on Sanders' card, guessed wrong, and that's going to put them up 10 points with 9:36 to go in the game. So we have, I wouldn't know if you, wouldn't say you call it an upset, but one thing that people look at when they see Philadelphia is the poor pass defense. I looked at that, and when I played them, I started throwing bombs left and right, and I got my butt kicked. My worst loss to the season. You get fixated on that poor deep pass card, but Philadelphia's pass rush is legit. Now, obviously, they're coming into this game 3-6, so other teams have been able to figure out how to beat them. But it's not as easy as it would seem, as it would normally be when you face a team with poor pass defense. So we'll see how the rest of this game plays out. Hopefully, it didn't lock up here. I think we're okay. But that's going to put the pressure on Rammstein facing elimination if they lose this game. We already saw another team, Midwest, lose a game when they were 8-8 to South Florida. So these underdog teams, or at least teams that maybe you wouldn't expect to win, are coming up strong here at the end of the season. And Philadelphia has a chance to eliminate a couple more teams because they play a lot of these teams that have a few games left. Here's a long pass to Brad Muster. Guessed right, hit the interception split, but it will be an incomplete pass. Jim Kelly's got long gain on 8 and plus 29 on 9. Let me look at the schedule here for Philadelphia. They have games against Dunedin, who's already made the playoffs, Georgia, who's already eliminated, St. Pete, who's eliminated. Oh no, the St. Pete's one of the ones he could take out because they're 7-8. They need one more loss in order to get knocked out. Rammstein could get eliminated. Pittsburgh's probably in the playoffs at 7-3. South Florida is out at 4-9. Jersey is 8-8. So another one's Jersey, and Dracut is 7-7. So that could also be a potential elimination game. So we saw the miss on the bomb. After that, there was a flat pass to Brad Muster for 7, and then on 3rd and 3, it was a 1-yard loss on a screen to Ronnie Harmon. They're going for it on 4th and 4, 7:48 to go. So this could decide it right here. They're already down 2 scores. If they get a stop, if Philadelphia gets a stop and a touchdown, that's an impossible hill to climb probably, in all likelihood. Crossing pattern to Tim Brown, it's going to hit. Jim Kelly plus 13, 1x, so avoids the sack chance, I should say. So big clutch throw there by Jim Kelly. Down by 10, they need to go down and get some points here and make it a 1-score game. Philadelphia is in a 3-3-5, 3 wide by Rammstein. Sideline right to Tim Brown, correctly doubled. 2-minute zone. You see, even with 2-minute zone, what is sometimes, on a good pass defense, that's a straight pick on 3. On average, it's 2 through 9. On poor, it's 2 through 7 and 11. So, good double though. 2nd and 10. Pitch out left to Harmon. It's going to be up to the onside guard. He's a 6, so that's going to be an 8-yard gain. Derek Kennard. Again, this is the 1990 summer sprint season. We use units. That's the Phoenix offensive line, the Phoenix Cardinals offensive line for Rammstein. Here's a long pass to Willie Gault. Guessed right. It's going to hit a blank. 4th and 2. So we had the correct double team on 1st down, 8 yards on 2nd down, and an incomplete on a fly on 3rd down, hoping to catch him in a run call maybe, but even then it would have been incomplete. 4th and 2, he's pot committed after going for 4th and 4 deeper in his own territory. Off tackle left to Mustard. Guessed wrong. Can the defensive tackle make the play? No, he cannot. Doug Smith is a 4. White roll was a 6. A white roll of 4, it would have been stuffed. So 1st and 10 into into Philadelphia territory. Rammstein goes back to the 3 wide. You see they have Tim Brown, Willie Gall, and Manny Fernandez. Those are the Raiders wide receivers. Thornton is a Steeler, I think. No, Bear. So it's the Bears fullback tight end group. Sideline right to Mervyn Fernandez. Swervin Mervyn picks up 5. 2nd and 5, 4:48 to go. So Ramsey is coached by Dennis Lejeune, and Philadelphia is coached by John Wright. Here's a slant to James Thornton, and that's going to pick up 14 on the receiver card. So he hasn't got any big chunk plays, but that's better than picking up 5 is picking up 14. First and 10, up the middle, draw to Mustard. It's going to pick up 4. We're under 4 minutes to go now. Ramsey needs to get some points, get a stop, and get the ball back with a chance to tie it. First things first, though, is getting some points. 2nd and 6. Fly to Willie Gall. Single cover by a Ford. Boom. Here comes the sack. It's going to be 3rd and 15 at the 32. Let's take a quick look at the field goal range for Rammstein. That was a damaging sack. So they need to get down to the 22 to be in 2 through 9 and 12. Otherwise, 2 through 7 and 12 at the current range. They're going to have to take a chance. 2 through 7 and 12. They need a low number. Kick is up. Kick is good. So 13 to 6. Plenty of time to kick deep with 3 timeouts and play defense. Oh, they go for the onside kick. They figured, let's give it a shot. I think I would have kicked deep, but that's tough to say. They need to get you still get a stop here. Just have a little bit longer way to go. Fly to Duper. Guessed wrong. Long gain. Philadelphia says go big or go home. Now they have it in field goal range. And barring a turnover here, that might be it. Season over for Rammstein. And the playoff hopes are alive for Philadelphia. This will move them to 4 and 6. If they're able to hold on for the win. Let's take a look at their field goal kicker. Off tackle right to Barry Sanders. That's going to be stopped for no gain. Well, 13 to 22. He's only 2 through 7, 11, and 12. Sanders guessed right, can get you 5 or 6 yards, as you see. Even a short gain on 4 and 9. Off tackle left. Sanders is going to hit, guess wrong is going to hit only a +1. So another timeout. 3rd and 9. Rammstein's still alive. They need a missed field goal. Got to hold them to 3 yards or less here to try to keep them in that more difficult field goal range. Sanders, 25 runs for 117 yards today and a touchdown. We saw the only touchdown of the game when we first started the broadcast. Not a big fumbler either. Snap fumbles minimum as well. He calls run against the draw, and that's going to lose a yard. So this is it. 2 through 7, 11 and 12. 8, 9, 10. We'll keep Rammstein's hopes alive, and it's a 2. So they needed an 8, 9, or 10 on that roll and just didn't get it. So they'll kick it deep up 10. 1:30 to go, no timeouts. And it's returned out to the 14-yard line. Could still do it if he gets some magic here. He gets a quick score. Kelly's got that long gain on 8. But you can bet Philly will have their 2 men in the zone, and they have strong pass rush up front. Bomb to Sam Grady. Receiver double teamed. It was an 8. Oh my goodness. Oh my stars and garters. If he had thrown to somebody who wasn't double teamed, that was a long game. Oof. Opportunity was knocking, but nobody was home. Kelly, 18 of 39 today for 182. Crossing pattern of Swerve and Mervin, and there comes that pass rush. Look at that. 72%, 80%, 88%. That was the 88% chance of Sean Jones against Lewis Sharp. 3rd and 19. Grady covered by 0. If he had thrown it to one of these other guys on that first down, that was a small glimmer of hope. Square out right to Willie Gault's going to pick up 13. Set up 4th and 6, and he can set in bounds. White dies a 6, so it's going to be out of bounds. 4th and 6. But 52 seconds left and no timeouts. $16-6 is nothing. I got destroyed by him, and there it is, 4th and 6. Look at that pass rush, 88%, 88%, 88%. Charles Haley against Derek Kennard. I'll take a knee here, but yeah, when I played Philly, look at this. There was total destruction, 45-17. I didn't coach a good game, to be honest, but I got sacked left and right. Going for bombs, turning the ball over, going for it on 4th down. Look at the 4th down conversion, 0 for 5 on 4th down. That's like 5 extra turnovers. So, Marino takes a knee at Philadelphia. They have back-to-back teams getting eliminated from the playoffs. Midwest a few days ago, and now Rammstein. It's not easy making these playoffs in this tough competition. Let's look at the box score real quick. Look at all those other highlights. Sack. This is some back-to-back sacks here. Look at that. A sack at 130, a sack at 122, a sack at 115. So that's sack. And then the sack at the first play of the second half. So four plays in a row. Sacks, it looks like. And as they're talking, Dennis had 2 missed field goals and a fumble in the end zone, or in the red zone. You got 4. Dennis finishes 8 and 9. Philly thinks they're 4 and 5. I have 4 and 6. So we'll see what happens. I'll talk to him. Okay, so let me talk to him over here. But that's it, guys. I'll shut this broadcast down. Thanks for joining. Let's see if I don't think anybody else joined. They did not, so we're good.